Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick Nineg. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Seinfeld. Some people have revered Seinfeld as possibly the best TV show of all time. I'd put it up there in probably the top 3, 4 maybe, with I Love Lucy being my favorite. Seinfeld probably being the best written TV show of all time. Just the stories, how well they're written, how the characters interact with each other, the craziness of how the stories tie together between each character is almost flawless and perfect. It's something that, you know, you have to love. You just have to love. And so I wanted to visit the real life location of Jerry Seinfeld's apartment. Now what's really interesting is the show itself takes place in New York City, but it's not filmed in New York City. It's filmed in Los Angeles, California at NBC Studios. Now, this show is definitely a classic because it's over 30 years old, which I know is unbelievable. 90 seems like 10 years ago, but no, over 30 years. It actually premiered in 1989, so I'm not going to do the math right now. The math is, we'll just do it down there. The outside of the apartment of Jerry Seinfeld was actually filmed in LA. So you never see the characters walk outside the apartment. You just see an establishing shot, which means, hey, we're all of a sudden in front of Jerry's apartment. We're going to go inside and check out what's going on. And so this is where this location is. This is where I'll be headed. It's really, really cool. Really, really interesting. I've never seen it before in my life, so I'm really excited to share it with you. I've done a lot of location videos recently on old classic TV shows and movies, so make sure to check those out. I probably will have to do like a playlist just for like filming locations because a lot of you are really enjoying them and people want to find out where these places are. And I'll tell you about the telltale sign. When you watch every single episode, you can tell that it's this location. It is not New York City, and there's architecturally something that lets us know that this is Los Angeles. And I know you're like, what? How is this possible, or what does this even mean? I'll tell you about it. It's super interesting, and I think all of you love it. I'm already looking at some of the locations. Some of them look really old, and some of them look not so old. So we'll talk about all of that. Let's get right to it. So I know a lot of you ask this kind of stuff. I don't necessarily feel unsafe here. It isn't the nicest neighborhood, as you can see. But I mean, I kind of grew up in places like this, in terms of like, this isn't the real bad area of LA, but it's not the nicest. It's like Koreatown on the edge. This is a child study center. We're trying to go to that area. So I'm gonna cross the street. Again, always being careful because LA, you can get smashed so easily. It's kind of like New York in that sense. So yes, we are in a street called New Hampshire. The address is 757 New Hampshire. And this is where we're at. You see, these are older style apartments. These are probably like 70s maybe. It reminds me of like Three's Company stuff. And there's the building. There's the old Seinfeld building. As easy as that. It makes you think that it's in New York, but it's unchanged. Even the paint on the outside of the apartment building. Parking's really hard to find, by the way. There's a Taco Bell over there. My aim was to probably go to Taco Bell, buy like one taco and just park there kind of thing, you know, be a customer and not really take advantage. I don't want to get towed, but yeah, just like support them and then like one taco and then park there for like 10 minutes and come and film. So anyway, yeah, so you can see this apartment looks pretty old school. New Hampshire Manor, now leasing. You can see this is the style of apartment that we get, but they came all the way over here to film this thing, and there it is. There is the Seinfeld apartment right there. So cool. That is Jerry's apartment. Now I know I wanted to show you. There it is, 757. There's the address, and you see it in front of every episode before they show the apartment. They go into the apartment. You can even see some of it. The view is something like that. right? Something like that. And then we hear dong, 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 and then they zoom in, and then we go inside the apartment, right? So this is it. One of the telltale signs that this is LA and not New York, well, obviously, that's 8th Street. You can see it down there, and New Hampshire. But let's say you didn't know that, and you look at the shot of every episode. There are little, I'll point them out to you. There are little diamonds all around the apartment complex. Now you may think, what are those diamonds? Well, those diamonds are earthquake proofing the building. And obviously no earthquakes in New York, so you don't need that in New York. So that's an error, a huge blooper in every single episode, that those little diamonds are kind of stuck there. I'll point them out to you so you can see. This is my shot, and then I'll show you the shot of it in the episodes. It's in every episode. And so this are California coded apartments at that time. You can even see these have them. So it's like for safety, so that the building doesn't come crumbling down, right? But this building has it too. You can see they're all along the side there. All along the side of the building. And yeah, it's really cool. We're in front of, you know, another apartment complex. That's the old style right there too. You can see the little diamonds, little squares, you know, whatever you want to call them. But here they're more diamonds because they're in a diamond shape. So that's really, really cool. Isn't that crazy? You can see the balcony area. Apparently that's where Jerry lives. And most people probably don't even know this. Like, there's a guy kind of filming me or looking at me. He's wondering what I'm filming. But he has no idea what is going on. He thinks I'm a little, you know, off. He doesn't know I'm filming for my YouTube channel. Well, I hope this is interesting to you. I'm gonna get a shot of myself in front of it so I can prove that I came here. So I hope you like and enjoy this video. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more filming videos. The thing is that most of these people don't even care I'm here. They're not even looking. I'm looking at the cars. They're jamming to their music. Just one guy is looking up at what I'm looking at. Like, what is this guy looking at? So, yeah, it's kind of funny. I love this. This is so cool. 757, New Hampshire, where Jerry's Seinfeld apartment was supposed to be. They're creating this fake world, right? And then when they go inside the apartment, it's in a soundstage. So they just use this for an exterior shot, and it's probably the same shot every time. You see some of the similar cars that are always on the street. But other than that, nothing else. But I want to go up there and just, I'm not going to go in the building because people live there, but I just kind of want to go say that I came to the building. To kind of come in front. Stained glass. These auto sprinkler stuff, you could probably see this in the episode. And then obviously the beautiful door. It's actually really nice, cool looking building. I just want to see the architecture up close, you know. Very cool. Very cool. I love it. I'm under the gazebo. It's called the Shelly. I wonder if that's in the episode too. I gotta point it out. I gotta cross now so I can get back to where I was. Very cool. I love it. I'm glad that you joined me for this because it's super fun. So literally as soon as I left, like the little canopy area in the front door, this guy like went in. I mean, I could have asked him, let me go in, but there's nothing in there that is Seinfeld related at all. Even the apartments have nothing to do inside with Seinfeld. It's mostly just the exterior shot of the show, which I think is really cool. But yeah, no one cares. Everyone's trying to do their own thing. Although in the nicer Culver City areas, people are more looking at what you're doing. Here, no one cared. One guy cared this whole time. So again, I hope you like this. I hope you enjoy this. And it was fun. It was fun coming out here. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters, especially my Diamond tier patrons. David D, Jerry D, Citizen Kane 359, Kevin K, Russ C, Sally N, and Vito L. If you want to be on this Patreon list, make sure to check out the links in the description below. Thanks so much.